Hello, everyone. Welcome to Buddha Zen Wisdom. We're here to accompany you every single day. Once we pass the age of 65, there are 3 things we must avoid doing. Don't maintain certain relationships, don't go to certain places, and don't spend money on certain things. If you ignore this advice, regret might come too late to save you. Dear friends, let me draw your attention to an important truth. As we grow older, we must be cautious about how we live our lives. There are certain family relationships we should avoid, specific places we shouldn't visit, and money we shouldn't spend frivolously. Ask yourself, have you truly taken these matters to heart? If you fail to heed this wisdom, your later years could become a time of sorrow and regret. Life could descend into chaos, your health might deteriorate, your dignity, painstakingly maintained over decades, could be lost. Worse still, you could find yourself in embarrassing or isolating situations that leave you lonely and bereft of joy. I know it's tempting to dismiss these warnings as unnecessary or overly dramatic. But let me tell you, these insights come from the distilled wisdom of generations. Our ancestors didn't compile these lessons lightly. They did so after experiencing the pain and missteps themselves. A neighbor's tale of caution. Take, for example, my elderly neighbor, Mr. Lee. He's now over 80 years old, but his story serves as a cautionary tale. In his younger days, Mr. Lee was known for his stubbornness. Unfortunately, time did little to temper his personality. Friends and well-wishers often advised him to adjust his ways, but he refused to listen. People told him, "Once you're past 65, there are certain family members you should keep at a distance. There are places you shouldn't visit anymore. There's money you mustn't spend carelessly." But Mr. Lee was as headstrong as a bull. He scoffed at their advice and continued doing as he pleased. Now, in his twilight years, regret hangs over him like a dark cloud. His once vibrant life has dulled to the sight of him sitting forlornly by his doorway, staring into nothingness. Friends, don't let this be your story. Consider this article a fortuitous encounter, a gentle wake-up call to guide you toward a better, more fulfilling future. The 3 major warnings. So, what exactly should you avoid after the age of 65? What are these relationships, places, and expenditures that could harm us so profoundly? Let me assure you, this isn't alarmist talk, it's the wisdom of experience. Statistics show that nearly 95% of seniors who ignore these principles end up regretting it. Let's break it down. 1. 2 types of family relationships to avoid. Relatives who are jealous, ungrateful, and lacking empathy. Some relatives thrive on envy and selfishness. They take but never give, calculating every interaction to their benefit. These people have no genuine sense of family. Their jealousy drives them to undermine others, spreading negativity and even sabotaging your happiness. Family should be about mutual respect and care. But these individuals see others' success as a thorn in their side, secretly delighting in others' hardships. Trust me, Such relationships will only sap your energy and peace of mind. It's best to distance yourself for the sake of your well-being. B. Relatives who are opportunistic and emotionally detached. Some family members are fair-weather friends, drawn to you only when they stand to gain. They may come begging for help, but will never reciprocate when you're in need. Such people are transactional. They weigh every interaction in terms of profit and loss. Take my cousin as an example. Years ago, she borrowed money to pay for her child's tuition, and I gladly helped her out. But when I needed help, she was nowhere to be found. Not even a call or a word of support. Relationships like this aren't worth maintaining. 2 places you should avoid. Gambling dens and game halls. Many seniors frequent mahjong parlors or casinos to pass the time, but this habit comes with emotional and financial risks. At our age, emotional volatility can affect our health. The stress of losing money, or even the excitement of winning, can take a toll on our hearts and minds. B. Nightlife spots and risky venues. Places like dance halls or karaoke bars might seem appealing for recreation, but the risks outweigh the rewards. As we age, our balance and mobility aren't what they used to be. A single misstep could lead to a fall and serious injury, changing your life forever. Worse yet, some seniors have been lured into inappropriate relationships or compromising situations in such places, tarnishing their reputation and causing family rifts. Is that momentary thrill really worth the lasting shame? 3. 2 kinds of money not to spend. Ill-gotten wealth or borrowed money. The saying goes, a gentleman loves wealth, but earns it with integrity. Avoid spending money that doesn't rightfully belong to you. Borrowing recklessly or dipping into funds meant for emergencies can leave you struggling and dependent on others in your later years. B. Money on useless health products. Don't fall victim to the marketing of overpriced supplements or miracle cures. Many of these products promise the world but deliver little. Save your money for essentials or genuine healthcare needs. Parting thoughts. Friends, life after 65 can be beautiful and rewarding if lived with wisdom and restraint. Avoid the pitfalls of toxic relationships, risky environments, and reckless spending. Let's learn from the experiences of others and cherish the time we have left. What are your thoughts on this? Are there other things you think seniors should avoid? Share your ideas in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you for reading. If you found this advice helpful, don't forget to save, share, and discuss it with friends and loved ones. See you in our next post.